Alright, what it is, what it do, camera crew, it's your girl Alicia, and today y'all are at work with me. I've been here already for a little bit, but this video is just going to be a little, it's going to be a little recap of New Year's resolutions for this year. Sorry. And then we'll go over probably a few New Year's resolutions for this year. So, I hope everybody actually had a good year though. I know the past 2 years have been kind of crazy. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I know this like it can get pretty loud, and then I got my headphones too, so hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, so I hope everybody had a good year. So today's New Year's Eve. Yes, your girls are working on New Year's Eve. But we close early, and I know somebody like some people who are down like y'all working. Yeah, and then we open tomorrow too. So I'm telling you that that grind never stops, at all. But yeah, as I said, honestly, I had a pretty decent year. Everything was pretty good. So I knocked out a few things on my list I had this year. I would say at least a good 60%. I made a pretty big list for this year, and I feel like some of it was just to, so I just added it on there just to add, basically. It wasn't really things I needed to do, just things like I probably wanted to do. So it was no biggie. But the main things that I did need, so I knocked it out. So a few things was drinking more water, which I feel like that should be a given on the real. I feel like everybody should have that. Like, if you're making a list for this next year, that should be your number one. Especially like out here, because I live in Texas, and like when it gets hot and you're not drinking water, I'm telling you, like, you're gonna be laid out. Like, it is too hot to not be staying hydrated. So I feel like that was like top thing. That's number one priority. That's just going to carry over for the next year. What else? The gym, man. I'm telling y'all, like, I did that for a little bit, and actually, the thing is, I like the gym, but just some reason, I don't know if it was just this year or what, me just trying to handle other stuff, but I feel like, I'm gonna be real, like I wasn't in the right headspace to really stick to a solid routine. And so I want to get back on that. That's another one I'm gonna carry over for this year coming up. But yeah, like when I used to go to the gym, like I used to have a whole like eating routine, like I guess you could say diet. I tried keto. I tried intermittent fasting, which I feel like that intermittent fasting actually really helped me a lot. For those that don't know what it is, or if you're looking to try into it and don't really know too much, one, I do recommend it because you could technically still eat what you want to eat, but you have to see better results if you do make minor changes. But pretty much what it is, say for example, like you're not a person that eats breakfast like at all. So there's this app, I think it's called Body Fast, and you could yeah, there's this app called Body Fast. And they have like free plans. You don't necessarily have to do any purchases or anything. But I feel like the more you do it, and the more Like, I guess like if you want to have more of a challenge, there we go. If you want to have more of a challenge, then you can start making like in-app purchases for different plans. But they pretty much have this one where, say for example, you don't eat breakfast, you're not a breakfast person, you wake up later in the afternoon. So they have this plan where you can skip breakfast and then you're probably eating by lunchtime, say 2 o'clock. Just say 2 o'clock for lunches. You're eating at 2 till, I want to say 10 or 11, something like that. So you have that whole window to eat whatever you want. And then right when 10 o'clock hits, boom, like that's it. You can't eat that now, so all the way up until 2 o'clock that next day. Like you're going to be on the same routine for a week. And so you can see how that works for you. But in that meantime, while you're not eating anything, you can still drink like water. You can drink. I'm gonna say coffee, but I would say no sweeteners for every day. Which makes me wonder if you can have like zero sugar, like sodas or whatever, or zero sugar drinks. But either way, I'd say just stay hydrated within that whole time frame that you're not eating. Just drink your water. If you have like supplements, take your like supplements too in that meantime. I'm sure you can probably have like light snacks, like say like fruit or I know somebody said coconut oil, like I think a tablespoon of coconut oil or something like that. But I never really tried that. But yeah, so I want the gym to carry over. I want to get back in that routine because I feel like the gym too is a good stress reliever, or anger and all of that. Get you back right mentally. It's like a good therapy, basically. So I was saving, traveling a little bit. I'm not saying like I travel crazy, but I got to get away a little bit on my vacation. But I want to go like different places. So I want to travel the world. So that's actually technically on my list for this year. I want to get a passport. Just in case, like you never know what might happen. So, but I do want to try to get that this year. I said the water, gym, passport for this year. Honestly, like not necessarily it, but I don't feel like this list or this year is too crazy. Like I'm trying to keep it real small and simple because like I feel like the list I had for this year was just like a bunch of like stuff I needed to do and stuff that I just wanted to do. So, which I actually looked at, I knocked out a good 60% of this year's list. So I feel actually accomplished on what I did knock out. But yeah, I want to say this is too much. There's nothing else that I can think of right now. So this is like a little mini, I say vlog, because I get out early today. I might see you again after work, like on my way home. I might talk about some stuff. But so that's pretty much it. If anybody wants to share their 2023 list, it doesn't even have to be that major, but like you can say like the 1 or 2 top priority things you want to do that you just don't mind sharing. That'd be dope. I want to see like what goals or what other people are trying to accomplish this year. Because I feel like this year was fine. Like at first, I was like, oh, okay, like, I'm knocking stuff out. Like, this is nothing. But I feel like after the summer, this was the year just like rushed on by for real. Oh, there's another thing I forgot to mention. I know a lot of people have been asking me that I just don't really say too much about it. A lot of people have asked me, have I been doing the firefighting? The answer is yes. I've still been trying to take the exam. I'm still trying to rank up to even get in the academy. So I haven't quit on that. The only downside is I only have technically 4 more times to try. So, because I think once you hit 30, that's it. Like, you can't do it no more. I can still probably try other ways, but the way I'm going about it, I would not be able to do it by the age of 30. So, yeah, I only got 4 more years to do that. This year, I actually ranked in the top 300. So, which is crazy because, like, I took it, I didn't really talk about it, which I feel like not too many people asked. Like, some people knew I took it, but even then, like, once I got the results, I just never brought it up because of, like, the whole process of it. I feel like if I'm not in the top 200, it doesn't necessarily matter because they only take really necessarily the top 200. They claim that they take, like, the top 500 moves on, but, like, the whole process is, like, it's crazy. And, like, this year, too, I could tell, like, not that many people took the test. Which I understand, too, because I'm saying COVID had hit heavy, so, like, there's a lot of things I'm sure has happened, which is sad to, kind of think about, but as I can just tell, it was not that many people. Usually there's, like, thousands of people taking that test. Like, it's almost like a convention center type of thing, right? And it's like a big old room like that. Usually that room was filled up. But that time it was like, I feel like not even really half, maybe like a quarter of that room. I was like, that's crazy. But yeah, I guess you say that's on my list, but that's a given. That's something that I'm going to retake anyway, so I keep y'all updated on like the end. I haven't checked to see what day applications open up, and then what day testing is. Because I know they changed it sometimes. Sometimes the testing is in March, and then one time testing was in April. And then I know it was some other day too, like month, but I can't really think of one because I took that test so many times. Like, it's hard to keep up. But yeah, like I said, I will share below what y'all's like top 2 things y'all plan on doing this year. That's just a given, like that you just don't mind sharing. I love to do that. Oh, and then I have another question too. So I don't know if
1 hour later.
Alright, sorry guys. I had to goddamn. We have a truck delivery today, so had to handle that. But yeah, the one question I have for everybody was what's a superstition basically that y'all go by for New Year's? Because I've heard some crazy ones. So I'm kind of curious on everybody's outlook on that, or what y'all think. There's 2 that I go by that I feel like kind of work. One I can't say for sure, but one of them I feel like kind of did work somewhat. So there's the one for sure as I went by that you're not supposed to clean or you're supposed to clean and something else, but you're not supposed to clean on New Year's Day. If you're gonna clean, make sure to do it either New Year's Eve or before, because that way you're cleaning out the old and setting up for the new, which I feel like worked. And also, like I know they said, if you clean before then, or say for example you decide to clean on New Year's Day, then you're going to be cleaning pretty much, not necessarily every day, but you're going to be playing catch up pretty much throughout the year trying to clean. And I felt like one year I messed up and did that, but I didn't know nothing about this, and it definitely set me back. So this past year, I tried that method I cleaned before, and I feel like it actually helped. Like I probably had like a little mini pile up of like little stuff, but for the most part, my room stayed clean. It wasn't as bad as I feel like the year before. So I feel like that's something. Let's say it could just be in my head, but I feel like that's something that worked out for me per se. There's another one that I feel like it's kind of deep. That I don't know, and it's kind of equivalent to washing. Like I said, don't wash clothes on New Year's Day because then it's basically an old folks tale, yes, but just give me 1 second, y'all. We're gonna get some breakfast. All right, so like I said, the cleaning is one thing, but washing clothes, all right, that's where I was. I'm sorry. Washing clothes, they said like if you pretty much wash clothes, then you're setting up to wash away a loved one. Basically meaning somebody who passed away throughout the year. Like, so that one obviously I can't say if that works for sure, but it is scary. So like I even told my I was like, yeah, no, don't nobody wash clothes New Year's Day. Like, ain't trying to risk all that. So I don't know if anybody's heard of those two. There's some other ones I've heard of recently, like through TikTok, that I was considering on trying, but I don't know yet. But I'll probably get back to y'all in a little bit. I'm gonna finish up my prep and I'm gonna eat breakfast, and then we're gonna finish this combo in a bit. All right, guys. So finally done dealing with that. But as we were talking about, is New Year's resolutions or New Year's superstitions. Um, Basically, things you do as a tradition, like even if it's a family tradition, like really, as you say, religion, family. Like I said, there's some I've seen on TikTok. There was one about, I guess, like if you want to find love, there's also, I guess, about money too, but it's technically the same method. And you get 12 grapes, so one grape per month, basically. And start. And so good and tasty. You never give me a straw. And what's it called? And you sit under a table for a certain time frame. So I still haven't confirmed what the time frame is. I don't know if it's from like right when it hits midnight and you got a minute to do it, or if it's from 12:59 to midnight. Either way, you only have a minute to do it. So you got your 12 grapes. You sit under a table and you eat those 12 grapes as fast as possible. Somebody said too, you make almost like make a wish per grape. But it's like, yo, you only got so much time. You only got a minute. So there's that one. Let's say you sit under a table, you eat 12 grapes. That's to I guess find love and within the year. And then also same method, but you're holding money in your hand. And that's to always, I guess, have money cycling in. So it's some pretty interesting ones, I can tell you that. But That one I feel like would be kind of cool to try. Which I know too. Like some people said, like you don't have to be under the table. I think under the table, I think is more so for like love or whatever. There's another one if you want to travel. Um, I guess right at midnight, you take your a suitcase or a bag, whatever, and you run out the door with it to all like to give off signs of travel, whatever. Um, what else? What else? I don't know what to prop my phone up on, y'all. But you do that. And I think of nothing else. I know one that hopefully that's it's not gonna stay. I know one that my family would do is we'll do greens, which I think greens was like more of a sign for money. Um, and then black eyed peas. A spoonful of black eyed peas. So hopefully this ain't too loud, yo. But yeah. So I'm kind of curious if there's other people out there that do that have like their New Year's thing, um, for like good luck, for money purposes, love, like whatever it may be. But so I'll catch y'all on the flip for real. So I'm gonna just work out this shift and then see y'all in a few hours. What it do, camera crew? I am finally home. I got out pretty early. Got out probably like at 6:30. And then I ran an errand with my homie. But right now I'm chilling. Like I said, it's New Year's Eve right now. I think it is. Let me check. It is 10:15. So I'm gonna try to get this video out at least by tomorrow, by the New Year day. I said I had another one, but I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna put that one out or not. Just cause like how everything lined up, and like so I've been kind of busy and just been tired. But so far today's been pretty chill. Nothing too crazy. Like so I've just been chilling since I got home, watching TV. Like I'm probably gonna edit a little bit after this and then head straight to bed. I just don't think I got it in me no more for real to like really stay up until midnight, you know. But I am like grateful and blessed that I have made it through this year. Like I said, these past years have been pretty crazy, so I'm really super grateful and blessed for that. I don't remember if there's anything else that I need to really touch base on for this upcoming year, to be real. I feel like I covered everything this morning at work. Like I said, I was going over those New Year's superstitions. I want to say that's pretty much it with those. Like I can't think of nothing else that I really heard. Like that's really crazy. But like I said, if anybody has like superstitions that they follow or like things that they do every year for New Year's, I'm like really interested to like know what those are. But I know there's some things actually that I know I forgot to mention that I did this year. I forgot to mention it in my last video, but I did go to my first concert finally, because I was supposed to go, I want to say like 2 years ago or like a year ago or so, but it got canceled because of COVID. So it was the Jessie Reyes tour. She went on tour again, clearly, but so like basically have to purchase the tickets all over again. Like you couldn't use the same thing because it's at a totally different venue. But I had a really good time. I probably post those pictures in here too. I also went to New Jersey for work like a work trip, and that was actually pretty dope. It was different, super cold, but got to meet a lot of different people, and basically just take in a whole different like scenery. It was really really beautiful. So I post those pictures too. Like I said, this I'll probably just post like a whole recap of my entire year, of like everything, like different photos, like little video clips, do like a little slideshow or something like that, just so y'all can see. Like I said, like it seemed like most times like I really don't be doing nothing. I just be chilling, like I said, working, coming home, working, coming home, same thing, like clockwork, same thing every week. But there's some things like I have been doing on the low, so like I said, I'm gonna post that stuff in here. But after this one, I'm gonna be real, I probably won't post another video probably for like a good 2 weeks, just cause I feel like there's some things I just need to get in order first. But like I said, I do have things in mind that I do want to do, so I don't want it to be like, oh, I'm gone again for another couple months and then coming back. Like, I don't know, like I really do want to build that routine for everybody, so we gonna see. But other than that, I'm about to chill for the rest of the night, probably knock out. But I hope that everybody, you know, stays safe. Don't be out here acting crazy. Like I said, people need to get home to their loved ones, and main thing, don't drink and drive. Like, that is not cool. Like, either get an Uber, spend the night or something, but like, please don't do that. Like, that's not smart thinking. That's just careless. So, but again, I hope everybody stays safe tonight, and I hope that everybody has a happy new year, and that, you know, everything that you strive to do, I hope it comes true. And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, happy new year and stay safe.